We don't want nobody, we don't want no problems. We all good. We just low key now at this point. I never was a low key person, to be honest, but over the years and being with Nancy, we don't want nobody, we don't want no problems. We all good. I see the wisdom in why she say, babe, just chill, just chill. Because the higher God raises you, the more enemies you get. I promise you that. The more comes more. I heard them say that a long time ago. What more comes more. Somebody type of amen if that's the truth. With more comes more. With more blessings come more haters, come more people begging, more people who doing this, that, and the third. You think people will be happy for you? And it's like the more God try to bless you after all your struggles, here they come. Just trying to tear down what you got going on for no reason. You ain't did nothing wrong to them. You've been ashamed of yourself. You've been living, you know what I mean? And finally, you find the time to lift your head and thank God for getting you out of muck, the mire, and the lifestyle you used to have, and the things you used to go through, the shame and the pain. And the moment you lift your head, just to say thank you for making me who I am today. Here come the haters. Oh, he think he's something. Oh, she thinks she's something. Oh, she this and that. Nigga, Rachi, where were you when I was struggling? And that's the amazing thing. When you are struggling, nobody has a thing to say about you unless they're talking bad crap. Nobody. Nobody really cares about what your name is. I told you guys, when I was struggling, nobody cared. In fact, I was watching a video from Swaggy C, a little video. He said for 5 straight years, he said all his college buddies, they was going to parties, they was doing this and that. He was by himself. 5 years, 5 hours a day straight. 5 years, 5 hours a day straight. And during that time, nobody said nothing. Didn't care what his name was. Thought he was stupid. Now that he's successful, all the people want to pile in. And then you got people on YouTube talk, oh yeah, he's a scammer, he's a this and that. Nigga, where were you? What was your dedication? Where were you? Y'all understand? I know this ain't the topic, but come on now. Come on now. Somebody type an amen in this box if you know I'm telling them. TRUTH here. This ain't got nothing to do with trading. I don't know why I'm even talking about this, but it's the truth. In fact, I'm getting hit up left and right from people telling me, oh, Uncle P, is this your channel? Is this your channel? Is this your channel? When I was struggling all them years trying to learn how to trade, nobody was trying to duplicate me. Now all of a sudden, all these channels is popping up saying, "Oh, well, I'm Uncle P. I'm Uncle P. Send me some Bitcoin. Send me some." See, they're trying to pretend to be me. They're not even trying to learn from me. They're trying to pretend to be me, and they're out there assassinating my name and character. So people are thinking that I'm a scammer, and I ain't got nothing to do with this. This is exactly why Futrix will never have any social channels such as a Discord or a Telegram channel. I will never, ever, ever have a Discord or Telegram channel for Futrix. That crap is over. Can we have a chat channel? Absolutely not. Chat with God. Absolutely not. I'm not giving these thieves another avenue because that's what they do. You trying to do something good, and here comes the devil. I'm telling you, these people are haters. It doesn't make no sense at all. Why aren't you working on trying to get your blessing? So when you do get blessed, it's permanent. You out here worrying about trying to scam people and think that's going to last for a while. We got that food that could coming in here. Which in 2 weeks, kiss my butt cheeks. You show up every week just to do stupid stuff when you could have been learning how to actually make money for you and your family. And you think you're going to get blessed? Nigga, Rachi, please get up out of here with all that foolery. You putting curse on curse on curse on your life. And like I said yesterday, I'm going to continue to say it. When people start pulling stupid stuff like this, and I know I'm going to get to the trading, don't worry about it. But when people pull stupid stuff like this, and they think they're hiding in the scenes because they have their VPNs and their VPSs and they trying to hide just to do all this sneaky stuff. Creating crypto wallets, pay me through crypto. Yeah, we got some people out there using my brand, my name, telling people send me a couple of G's and I'll make you money. Send it to this crypto wallet. I ain't got nothing to do with it. And you think you're going to be blessed. The problem is that you can hide from everybody, but you cannot hide from God. And when God starts whooping on your tailbone, you're going to be begging people, Lord, please, somebody pray for me, please, because you're going to start seeing losses back to back to back. Health issues, loss of this and that, loss of income, loss of jobs, being put out, repossessions. You're going to suffer your consequences. God does not play. I promise you, I know that. You cannot hide from the God of the universe who created you for a positive purpose, but you out here using your gift for foolery. And you think he can't see you. You hide from people and you think you're getting away. But when God gets a hold of you, no prayer on earth will make a difference. There's nothing any of us can pray about. You just gonna have to suck it up and bear it. And here's one thing I learned about God, and then we'll get on to these charts. One thing I learned about God, and this is for anybody who God is tugging on you and you know he's calling you and he's telling you, stop that behavior. Stop it now. I'm giving you a chance. Just because I'm long suffering. Long suffering means I got patience, but my patience is running out with you. I done told you many times to cut out whatever you're doing. And this is for whoever's listening under the sound of my voice. He tells you stop doing stuff. And you think because you've been doing it for so long that it's okay. You're not going to get busted. You're making a big mistake. Because he says, when I remove my hand off your life, you can't tell me when to put it back on to protect you from the consequences of your foolery. And what that means is that sometimes your consequence will last for years. You'll end up in depression because you'll be like, why is all this bad stuff happening to me? Because of all the sins you were doing back when you thought nobody was looking and God told you to stop. All he has to do is remove his hand off of your life. All he has to do is stop covering you and protecting you. And there is no person on earth who can pray for him to change his mind when he changes it. And you're going to live under a curse. And here's what I've learned about God. When God decides to stop dealing with a person, that can last for years. For years. That's why he says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I will repay them. You don't take revenge on people. Let me handle it. Because when I get done with them, they're going to beg and I won't even hear them. Somebody type amen and let's get on in these charts. Come on now. Come on. Give me an amen on that now. Let's get on up on these charts. Come on. Come on now. Type amen. You know that's some truth. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't know who that's for, but I promise you, God is not a joke. Just because you've been doing stuff and getting away for it for a long time, you think that he ain't seen it. Oh, man, please. Watch that. Watch. You run the church. Lord, please forgive me. Mm-hmm. Now you're showing up. You're going to rip your life apart. Man, I'm good. All righty. Now let's get on to something positive. Welcome, everybody, to Super EZ Forex. Thank you for joining us today. We have a lot to talk about today. If you're in the Futrix program, please, please, please leave now and go ahead and click on to the link inside your class, because that is going on. You'll be in the live trading session with Miss Jenny. And as I said before, that will last for the next 2 weeks. Okay. So you'll be in class with Miss Jenny every week for the next 2 weeks. And then starting on the first of the month, or the first Wednesday of the month, I'll be doing classes live for the future program. I'm looking at my futures charts now, watching it as I'm talking to you guys. So we'll be trading the futures live on Wednesdays, but don't wait for me, because as you've seen, one person made $400, another person made $1,400. The other person who made the $400, they made that in 3 minutes. I dropped into that class yesterday, and I actually saw when she entered the trade on gold and was up a couple of $100. I was watching it myself. I'm like, you see what I'm saying? So don't wait for me. Get the bread, Fred, get the bread. Because technically, to be honest with you guys, she's a chart tactician. She's a brilliant genius on how to break down the chart. So you want to be in class with her. So again, if you're part of the Futrix program, you can stay with me. That's cool if you want to. But if it was me personally and I had the futures program, I wouldn't be sitting in here listening to me rattle my golf when I could be making some real bread. Okay, because the charts are hopping and things are popping, and you know what I mean. And it wouldn't be me sitting up in here listening to Uncle P. I ain't no love lost, but hey, bruh, you know what I mean. Get the bread, Fred. Get the bread. Get the bread. Get the bread. Okay, because the class is open. So anyway, enough of that. Futurix.com. Go to there if you haven't signed up. If you want to be part of the live trading classes, it's 3 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Starts at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means it just started 10 minutes ago, but the markets are still open. They're going to be opening in about 20 minutes, so you got enough time. So go ahead over there if you want to be a part of that. Now, number 2, here's the big announcement for today. This is for all Copycat members and for those who are in the Futurix program. So if you're in the Copycat or the Futurix program, this is for you. Okay. Refer 3, get yours free is happening starting today. What does that mean? So you're on a subscription basis. Once you refer 3 people, we actually will just refund you back for your monthly subscription. Just that simple. How do we know? Because all you have to do is just have somebody tell them, hey, this person is ours. We can contact them and verify. Or that person who you referred, just tell them, hey, shoot an email to superezforex at gmail.com, superezforex at gmail.com, and just say, hey, this person referred me. We'll keep track of how many referrals you got for the month. And once you reach 3, we'll refund you back your money so that your monthly subscription is totally free. Is that good? Everybody cool with that? Everybody good? Everybody all right with that? Okay. Okay. So that begins today. Refer 3, yours is free. Okay. All right. So here's the deal, guys. The markets have been completely out of balance and they're going to be this way. So let's be very clear on this. Okay. And for the while, just for now, guys, I'm going to turn off the chat just so I don't get distracted. So don't get offended. It's nothing wrong with you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. I forgot where to go for that. Dang it. Give me a second. Oh, host tools. Duh. All right, so I'm gonna turn off chat for a minute. It's the 3 for free for every month, or yeah, it's per month. So every month that you bring 3 people, we waive yours. Okay. So a lot of people were asking for, do you guys have an affiliate program? This is our form of an affiliate program. It's very simple. So basically, your services will be free. Okay, that's the way to work. Okay. So if you bring 3 this month, then we'll refund you back your money. Next month, you bring 3 more, we refund you back. Next month, you bring 3 more, we'll refund you back. That's how that works. Okay. The whole point of this, guys, is that we're trying to help people. As you can see, we're helping people around the globe already in our own little special nucleus, our own little family. We're helping people to create an income for themselves. I told you guys for the longest that there was going to be a lot of tumultuous situations coming up. And I don't talk much about that because I don't want to be labeled as one of these, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist and all this kind of stuff. I'm not into that. I'm not into all that. But based on factual evidence and things that I have access to, and just simply sometimes, to be honest with you guys, some of this stuff, you don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be nobody special. It just takes you to actually say, okay, I'm turning off the TV and what they say and use my own God-given mind to see what's going on, what's really happening. Okay, that's all it really takes. A equals, 1 minus 1 equals 0. So if this is happening, then automatically this has to happen. If they do this, then this is going to automatically happen. It doesn't take somebody trying to do YouTube videos and trying to break it all down for you. Sometimes you just get on your knees and God will tell you himself, hey, prepare because this is about to take place. You feel me? So a lot of this is not something to try to appear like you're superior in your knowledge, which is what a lot of people are out there doing. Oh, see, I researched this and I found it. Okay, that's cool. What we gonna do about it? See, if you're gonna tell me all that, I need to know what can we do about it. That's like going to business meetings. Your boss calls everybody into the office for a business meeting just to rant and rave. And then he say, okay, go back to your desk. Okay, what was the purpose of this meeting? I thought the meeting was to, yes, explain what the problem is, but also allow time for a solution. And what we have nowadays is a bunch of people putting out videos about problems in the world, but they have no solution. So I don't listen. So if you're going to give me a problem and then you say, okay, but here's what we can do, guys, now I'll listen, because you're giving the problem, but you're also suggesting a solution. That makes sense to y'all? That's simple enough. Okay. If you're constantly tuned in to people's, subscribe to people's channels who's constantly giving you problem, oh yeah, and see, oh, I just, oh, revealed, oh, and they got all these thumbnails with all this stuff and everybody's attracted to it and you getting all caught up. What it does is it psychologically damages you to create a level of fear. And when you're in a mindset of fear, you're not in the mindset of being productive. Oh, this is so good. I don't know why I'm talking. So here's the deal. There was a problem and God gave me a solution. I like trading the futures market in addition to the other markets. People need more money. God gave me an idea. I roll out the plan. Here's an additional stream of income. Do you see the difference? I'm not spending all my time talking to you about what the problem is. I will mention it to you so you're aware of it, but I'm done with that. Why? Because I don't want to put my energy into what they are doing. I need to hit my knees and ask God, what is a solution for the people and for my family? So for the person who made $1,400 yesterday, and for the person who made $400 yesterday, who gives a crap what they are doing? Because if I can keep reproducing those things, then what they doing ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh God, this is so good. Come on, come on, come on. I need to, hold on. Come on. I turn the chat back on. Somebody, if you understand what I'm saying, type of 50 in the box. Type of 50 in the box. Type of 50 in the box. I want to make sure you guys understand what you're supposed to be doing. I hear so many people reporting on what they are doing when you should be fine. Okay, that's fine. I understand what they're doing. Lord, what can I do? Because if not, you're empowering them to have complete control over your life. Because everything they do, you're worried about it. Why? Because they have complete control. You just said, I'm turning the keys to my life over to you guys. They, not to God, but to you guys. And whatever you do, that's going to 100% dictate my life. And I just refuse to do that. And thus another avenue of income for those who want it. Futrix. There's many people who've been saying for the longest about trading futures. And now we have something. See, I could have let my brain sit there festering on, oh, the president, he doing this, Elon Musk is doing that, oh, the Democrats is doing this, the Republicans is doing that. I could have did all of that. Or I could have said, okay, God, here's what they're doing. What can I do? And I wish you guys will get focused on what you can do, because I took Nancy and I say this, and let's hit these charts because I'm looking at stuff, but it's sketchy. And I am talking about charts. I'm explaining that the charts have been very shady due to the tariffs. This is what they are doing. Okay. They are messing with the charts. That's why all these big moves that's completely abnormal, that's a they move. And what can we do about it? Nothing, just play along. Keep looking for your setups, keep being consistent, keep showing up, taking trades. And lower your lot size, because you know they are messing with the charts. So what do I do about it? Number one, I stop trading so much. Number two, I lower my lot size when I take a trade, so that if I get stopped out, I'm not going to cry about it, which is number three. Stop getting overly emotional about it. You already know that there's a tariff war. You already know that the tariffs is tearing up stuff. I will repeat, the tariffs are tearing up stuff. So why are you crying about it? If you already know that this is going on, what you crying about? You have to adjust around the situation. The situation does not adjust around you. And this is what I'm doing. I just reduced the number of trades I take per week until the market settle down. They will settle down over time. It will settle back down. This is just a temporary storm. Whatever they doing, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I ain't gonna worry about it. It's all good. I just take fewer trades per week. And then I started focusing on the futures market because I told you guys for many years that I was not a fan of scalping in the Forex market. And I'm still not to this day. I'm not a fan of scalping in the Forex market. I'm not saying you can't do it. It is possible, but the volatility in the Forex market is highly unpredictable many times. There's so many news events that come out per day and this and that and the third. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean, so y'all understand my point of view. By the way, for those who, if you're in a CAD trade, let me show you exactly what I mean. I'm gonna pull it on screen so y'all can see what I mean. I'm gonna show the receipts. Every week, look at all the news that comes to the Forex market. This is what makes it difficult. Now, normally, in normal conditions, it'll have its news events, it'll do a little blip, and then the market goes back to normal. The only two real biggest ones I worry about is actually the Fed interest rates and NFP. Out of all the events, those are the main two. Okay. If you don't know anything about trading news events, as soon as you hear that they're going to be discussing federal interest rates or U.S. interest rates, U.S. inflation numbers, and NFP, those are the main three. U.S. inflation numbers, U.S. interest rates, and U.S. in NFP, which means non-farm payroll. What does that mean for new people? Anybody who does not work on a farm, which means non-farm, you don't work on a farm, which means typically you at your job, secretary, laundromat, dishwasher, it doesn't matter, car dealership, anybody who works in the U.S. and does not work on a farm, they're counting you as far as how many numbers of job creations was done. And that intersects with inflation and it intersects with interest rates numbers. That's why those three are the most dominant ones every month that's going to come out. However, within that, you also still have others who are still coming out, which, by the way, watch the CAD if you're in a CAD trade, because look what happens in 23 minutes. CAD is going to be coming out with their interest rates. So watch this. I see a setup here, possibly. Let's take a look. Okay, see this? This is the 4-hour time frame, and I saw this clustering, this cluster. Okay, clustering right here. Drop to the 15 minutes, see if we have an arrow yet. Okay, it came down, see how it's just chopping. Why? Because this interest rate news is coming out. So I said, nope, I ain't taking it. Where was another one? Let's see. There was another trade that I saw. Let me go to it. I think it was you. Same thing, same setup. See this? This is normally something I would love to take. Look at what happened when it did it over here. See? Boom, clusters, stop hunt, and then big drop. Okay? Big old drop. Okay? However, I ain't touching it. There's the arrow. See? Right there. This is a pretty Mona Lisa trade. I would literally take this trade right now. Literally on my account. I would love to take it. It's already in the downtrend. You can see here's highs. It's creating lower highs. See, the stairs don't always come down this way. Look at the stair step. See, here's a step and it's walking down stairs, creating these lower highs. Then it did a sharp pullback, but still it stopped right here on our trend line. Stop dead smack. You got double barriers showing, nope, this ain't going nowhere. And yet I'm not taking the trade. Why? Because I'm waiting on the what? News. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you are going to take a trade like this and you say, but Uncle P, this is just too juicy, baby. This is just too juicy. Oh, Jesus, come on. I got to take this trade. Well, okay, that's cool. Here's what you want to do. If you normally are going to take a trade, and let's go ahead and take this trade, okay, beforehand, for those okay. So if my normal lot size is 3 lots, cut it down to 1. Truth be told, this is just a fun trade, 0.75. Cut it all the way down. Therefore, hey, I'm in the trade. Stop loss, okay? Put it above the previous high, which will put me right here, okay? I'll put my TP right here. I see there's a level right here. Let's mark out this level of activity. There we go. Support levels is right there, okay? Constant support. So I put my stop right above this level, okay? And take profit right here, and that'll be 1 to 2 risk ratio. 71 pips for 142 take profit. 1 to 2 risk ratio, and I'm in the trade. Do you see what I'm doing? If you say, Uncle P, this is just too good of a setup, man, I got to take this trade. I got to take this trade, bro. I got to take. Then what was the first thing I did? I reduced my lot size. I reduced my risk. Why? Because I see what they are doing, but I still have to do what I have to do. I can't let they dictate what I do. I can get hints of what they're doing and then come up with a plan to counteract what they're doing. And the only thing I can do when I'm trading in the markets is to counteract what they are doing is to simply reduce my lot size, reduce my risk. So therefore, it's really a risk-free trade. It doesn't matter whether it wins or lose because it's just a fun trade. What should I have actually done? Not traded at all. You know, there's a big news event coming out. Why are you taking the trade? But if you just got the itchy hand up, I feel something. Feel something, Uncle Pete. I just feel something in my spirit. I feel it. And you could be right, but you could be wrong. But either way it goes, if you're going to reduce your lot size and you just want to have, just say, hey, let's nickname this our casino trade. Okay, this is the casino trade. You just you're just having a good time at the casino. No big deal. So don't cry if it loses, but you can shout if it wins. Just like you do at the casino. If you lose at the casino, I ain't seen nobody yet who sat at a casino at the machine crying because they lost all their money. Why? Because you knew there was a chance that you was going to lose the money. That's part of the fun of going to a casino. I don't enjoy casinos because trading for a living is a casino all day long. So what thrill is there in Las Vegas? I enjoy the scenes. I enjoy everything else. But gambling was never my big thing because technically this is a form of gambling anyway. So I don't really care about going to a machine that has no predictability when I'm already in one where I can have the odds in my favor because I can kind of map out your behavior and put the winning odds in my favor in this casino. So that's why I prefer this one. Okay, everybody with me on this? Yeah, so if you're in Futrix, baby girl, I ain't no way you should be sitting in here with me. I ain't gonna lie. No way possible you should be sitting in here with me. If you guys have joined Futrix, get out, get out, get out, get out. Please get out of here. Go get the money. Go get the money. And by the way, bring me back some. Because guess what? While I'm talking to y'all, beep, 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 I got my charts right here. And if I pause and stop talking to y'all for a minute, please forgive me because you already know what I'm looking for. Okay? Brother got to get paid in the futures market. Okay? Futrix.com if y'all want to trade futures. Because like I said, Jenny and them, they're in there now as we speak. Okay? All right. So let's move on. Let's move on. So the point is, I've seen some good setups this week. Okay? This one is sitting here. And if it sits at this level, and I'm going to mark out this level, this is what I'm looking at. Okay? Okay? That's what I'm looking at. Right there. Boom, boom, and boom. It's stuck here. This could be a major drop if it falls down. Look at this. The market had crashed and then it, ooh, oh my God. This is not normal. This is a day move because of the tariffs. That's fine. We just played the charts best we can. Okay. Played the charts best we can. 1, 2, 3. See that? I say, okay, I'm going to take a trade on it. Okay. If it wins, it wins. If it don't, it don't. At least what can I do about what they're doing? Nothing. But I can still read these charts and say, okay, if you up here and every time you came to this area, you fail not once, not twice, but hopefully you're going to do it a third time. And that's going to be a big drop if you do, because you got to correct all of, look at this. This dropped so hard. What was the first thing? And remember, I told you guys, when you see sharp drops, okay, as soon as they drop, they're going to come back at least to the half point. And look, this is where 61.8, and it came all the way back and recovered every dime that it lost because of the tariffs, okay? The tariffs was tearing up the markets. Okay. So let's keep looking at some other stuff. I hope all this is making sense to y'all. And by the way, y'all better enjoy it because, again, for the next 2 weeks, we have our Wednesday class. After this month, no more free Wednesdays. I'm out. It's over. It's over. Okay. It's over. No more free because I'm going over to Futrix myself. And like I said, on Wednesdays, I'll be doing the live trading with you guys. Oh my God. I'll see. Oh my God. I'm talking with y'all. See, I'm done with y'all, man. I ain't doing all this, bro. I'm out. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is at least a couple of thousand right here. Right here. This, and the market ain't even open yet. It starts in 30 seconds. 30 seconds right here. 9:29, 20 seconds. 20, 19, 18. Watch this, yo. Watch this. Watch the box pop up on the screen. Watch. That's so cool. I love watching it. Watch. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Y'all see the box pop on the screen? Oh, that's still cool. That's so cool. Okay, so anyway, oh, I love that. I love watching that box. Okay. I love watching the box pop on the screen. Okay. Because you can set it for specific times that you want it to pop on. Okay. So I got mine on. So guess what? I'm gonna be talking to y'all, but you're gonna see me keep doing this. Okay. Because I gotta wait. I gotta wait 5 minutes. All right. So anyway, getting back. So here's the point. Yeah, my classes, these free classes, done at the end of this month. That's it. So we only got 2 more. What I did want to do, guys, we've been hanging out for the last couple of years. And I said, you know what? I really want to go ahead and do the Wednesday Futrix, but I said, I'm not going to just do you all like that. You know what I mean? Since we've been hanging for so long, I said, let me finish up this month. And then after that, you know, if you guys still want to hang out with me, join the Futrix because I'll be over in that one. But, you know, no more free stuff. No more free stuff. I did several years of it, several years. So I'm going to talk many, many, many people all over the globe. So, all right, let's keep looking. So again, we got CAD. See, this thing is wiggling. It's twerking. It's twerking because it's getting ready. Okay. Right here, let's go to GU. See, GU did the same thing. Here's what the concern is, and there's nothing you can do about it. Right here, this is where it hesitated, but we didn't have a setup anyway, so that's okay. On the others, we do have setup, okay? But it could break through this barrier because the dollar is being dumped, okay? It's going through turmoil. Bottom line, it's going through turmoil. Here's another setup that I really, really liked, okay? Again, let's mark this level right there, okay? Plenty of activity, resistance, resistance, resistance. It broke through, came back down, became resistance and came through, okay? Touched in here, dropped, touched, dropped, and now we're sitting here again. This was another one of the trade setups that I saw, and I'm like, man, that's such a good looking trade. My goodness. So again, if you got the itchy hands and you just, I'm gonna play the news, Uncle P, I'm gonna play the news, I'm gonna play the news. Okay, the news may play you, but if you just want to do it, instead of doing my normal 3, I can do a 0.75 or a half a lot just to say, okay, I'm gonna have a good time with you. I want to pretend like I'm in a casino. I'm gonna put it right above this level here. Okay, that's the range. So I'm gonna put my stop right above this range, right to see these yellow dots. If you got the sexy analyst, you'll see it. Okay, put it right above that level. And that's what, 53 pips. Okay. And then I'll move it to this level, which will be the 61.8 Fibonacci level on the 4-hour. And we see plenty of activity right here on this level. Okay. See all this activity at this level? Boom, 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 boom. So chances are, if it does reverse course, it could drop and go here. Okay. And that's as simple. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's really not rocket science. But because of the tariffs, things are not acting normal. Okay. The tariffs is tearing everything up. So it's okay. Here's another setup that I saw. Okay. Nice, nice, nice one. Okay. Just sitting right there. Go to the 15. You see, it was already meandering down. Go to the 30. You can see it meandering down. Go to the 1 hour. There you go, right there. Boom, boom. Should drop. Should drop. Okay. So beautiful setups. And you see this? It dropped hard. Hold on, y'all. All right, hold on. Freeze frame. Yeah, Sonia, there's something else wrong. You have to email because there's only one website and everything that everybody has access to it. It's not like it doesn't work for some and works for others. It works for everybody because it's only one website. Everything is already on there. So if you're having access issues, try a different browser or something because that's specific to you, sis, unfortunately. But yeah, it's there. It's there. We don't have it specific. The links are on the site. Okay. The links are on the site and it works for everybody. All right. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So now that one is ready. Okay. So I'm waiting. I will wait. I'm waiting. Fire. Come on now. What you doing, baby? Come on. Come on. What you talking about? What you talking about? Y'all hold on one second. Oh, all right. So I'm just gonna watch you first. See what you do. Y'all too. Yes, you look like you're gonna go first. So I keep an eye on you. All right. So anyway, guys, this is what I'm looking at on this one here. Again, there are beautiful setups, but we still have to be cautious with these beautiful setups because, for an example, under normal circumstances, here's where I saw that it probably would have stopped under normal circumstances, right there. Okay, right there is where it would have stopped. It would have came down, retested this level, which you see there was hesitation there. Then it broke up, came back to it, and then it shot up and used this as support on this candle and bounced up and went even further. So what happens is because of the tariffs that's going on, it's shaking up even the currency markets, the value of them. Okay. Now I didn't verify this, but I heard that China's trying to do something to dump the dollar or whatever in retaliation, blah, 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 blah. So that's cool, whatever. Let them fight out. To be honest with you, let me be honest with y'all. Y'all want real talk? Let me give you some real talk real quick. Okay. Real talk. All this posturing and cacking like they can do all this and that forever, they can't. Okay, because each country needs the other one to do business. Well, come on now. Wait. Are you shaking? Are you showing me something? Are you showing me something, baby? Hey, hey. All right, I'm gonna keep an eye on you. All right, I got 1 minute on you. Let me check the nasty Nas. Is you coming up out of there too? Okay, I'm gonna keep my eye on Nas. Hold on, y'all. Un momento. 1 minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Come on. Why does it? Yeah, come on. Show yourself. Reveal yourself. Okay. Come on. Come up out that box. Come on up. Come on. Come on. A little bit further. Yeah, come on. Come on. Show your tailbone, baby. Show your tailbone. Show daddy what you're shaking. Oh, yeah, girl. You getting excited, huh? Show daddy your tailbone. Shake it. Shake what mama gave you. 16, 14 seconds. Nope, you ain't ready yet. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait for you. I got love for you. I'll wait. You're twerking still. You're twerking. Okay. 2. All right. Bing. I'm in. All right, I'm in. Y'all hold on. I gotta take care of business. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. All right, put my stop in. All right, cool. And then put my TPZ. All right. There we go. All right, so I'm in that one. All right, cool. Girl, if you don't twerk your butt back upstairs. Okay, cool. And by you, I'm in that trade. And I will put my So stop here. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all hold on. Whoa! Yeah, baby. Twerk on up there. Twerk your cheek meat up there. Twerk it on up there, baby. Twerk on up there. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Come on, put in the work and twerk, twerk, twerk. Come on. Lord have mercy. Yes. Come on, jump, jump, baby. Jump on up. Jump. Show daddy what you got going on. Show daddy what you got going on now. Don't play around. Show daddy what you got. Show daddy what you got. Y'all hold on. See, this is why I don't want to trade in front of y'all, because y'all be like, Uncle P, Lord have mercy. Oh, oh, it's funny. That was funny. Yeah, yeah, she get the twerking on them candles, you know. Get the twerking. Oh, shake on up there. Shake, just shake the other way. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. But truth be told, even with this, once you hop in your trade, such as stop loss, take profit, and then after that, you just got to let it ride. Because sometimes it'll jump around, jump around, jump around, and then it'll just, do what it do. So you just got to let it do what it do. Let it do what it do. Give me 1 second, and then we'll get back to work, y'all. I promise you. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Yeah, so even these markets, they're really jittery right now, again, because there's a lot of news and stuff that's going on. So again, there's really nothing you can do about it. You just have to play the game as you've been playing it, and some things are going to work out, some won't, some will, some won't. So what? Move on. I'll never forget. I heard that before. Some will, some won't. So what? Move on. Some will, some won't. So what? Move on. Just move on. It's all good. It's all good. I'm actually doing something new today that I haven't done before, and I'm trying to see if it's going to work out. It may work out and it may not. If not, then I'll go back to what I normally was doing in the first place. I'm testing out a new strategy. Okay. New strategy, seeing if it works. Okay. Ooh, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If not, then I'll go back to what I've been doing. What I've been doing. Ooh, I hope so. I hope so. Oh my goodness. I hope so. All right, let's get back to work. So, anyway, guys, let's go to this. We have NZD, JPY. Let's take a look at that. I didn't see anything there. Notice what time frame, guys, I'm always doing my assessments on. I'm doing them on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So this one looks like it's already created its base, dropped to the 5-minute time frame. I'm sorry, 15-minute. See that slant pattern? We don't have an arrow yet, so I'm not touching it. But we do have a trend line break right here. We do have a trend line break right here. Okay. So that is what I'm seeing on the short term. Long term, so this is a slant pattern, so I'm expecting it to actually pop up. Okay. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, you too. You pop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Lift them cheeks. Fly away. Y'all gonna be like, oh no. See, that's why I can't have no church. I don't want nobody sitting up there. Oh, Uncle P, you talk to me. Yeah, I don't, keep it real. Keep it real. All right. So that's that. I don't see anything else. Okay. I don't see anything. I don't see anything else. Oh, yeah. There you go. Come on, girl. Go on. Keep on climbing. Keep on climbing. Climbing. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let's get me in. Put me there. And put me here. Give me a second. I just need you to push. Come on, push on up there. Go on upstairs. No, go on upstairs. You know where to go. You know where to go. Go on upstairs. Go on up. Go on up. You ain't doing nothing, so I ain't talking to you. Head on upstairs. I'll be there shortly. Oh, forgot I'm on camera in front of y'all. It's funny. That was really funny. Head on upstairs. You know, I'll be up there. I'll be up there in a little bit. Go on up. Head on upstairs. Mm-hmm. Go on upstairs. You know, I'll be. All right. So then what I'm going to do, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. So I'm going to switch this to here and click here. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll do here and go back to this. All right. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. All right. So I was trying something different on here, and I'll show you guys. Well, I don't even need to show you because I was testing it out, say, okay, do I like it or do I not like it? And I realized I don't like it. But even with this testing strategy, I tested it out on using a smaller lot size just to see whether I would like it or not. And so I'll stick to what I do. And you'll learn what I actually do. Okay, you'll learn it. All right. So anyway, let's get back focused. Let me go to question. John said change my name from Uncle Peter to Uncle Luke. Oh, that's funny. That is funny, y'all. Hey, this is why I trade by myself. I can say all the things I want to say and I don't get rebuked. But see, that's why I ain't call myself no past. I told you guys, I love God. God loves me. That's all I know. And here's the funny thing about it. Because Nancy, she likes trading futures too. I told you she know about trading, but she was rarely never interested in trading. But when she sees the futures market, she actually likes the futures market. She really, really likes the futures market. So, I'm so excited for her too. So that's saying a lot about the futures market. She loves it. She loves it. She be telling me, oh, any time for us to go look at the charts? So I said, oh, that's so cute. Oh, bless my heart. All right. So anyway, let's go to hands. Let's go to hands. All right. Let's go ahead and go with Larry. By the way, oh, Donna, I am so sorry, Donna. Hi, hey, sis. Hold on, y'all. Wait, stop. Good morning, Donna. I got so caught up in all this stuff. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I apologize. I apologize. All right, Larry, go ahead and unmute. You're first.
Hey, I just had a couple of two questions.
Okay, sure.
Well, good morning, first of all.
Good morning. Good morning.
To EZ Forex family. Um, I heard you say you can log in on your phone too through the FutureX program that you're doing.
Hmm.
So like while I'm out, I don't have to be by my computer to be with you guys live.
No. Well, if
Okay,
you
okay,
in our class, yes, because remember we're trading live. That's the whole point. We're trading in a live setting, so you're looking over our shoulder as we're taking our trades.
okay. But I'll be able to follow from my phone, right?
Correct. Now there
Oh,
was a little app glitch, but my guy last night he fixed it, so that's all fine now.
okay, okay. And my second question, and I have it's for the copycat.
Hmm.
I have the copycat indicator already, but I
Hmm.
haven't signed up and switched yet. I'm gonna sign up for the Forex copycat, and I
Hmm.
already have it on my computer. So do I need to change anything in the provider section?
No, just make sure to send the information over to the licensing department so you can get those accounts registered in the Forex provider accounts.
Okay, okay, all right. So I don't need to change nothing in the provider. And,
Well, yeah, what's going to happen is once you send your information over and get it registered, then you'll receive the provider account numbers to put on yours.
okay, okay, got you.
All
That's pretty much all I
right.
said, man. I think you're
Yep.
doing.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Let's go to the next hand. We have Kai.
Hello?
Hey, is it Kai?
Yeah, Kai, how you doing?
All right. How you doing, man?
Good, good. I missed a couple sessions, but I just wanted to find out more about the Futrix. Is there on the website, I just saw where it's just a sign up, but Is there any information or link that you could share as far as like the futures platform or anything to that nature to,
It's
I guess,
TradingView, the TradingView platform, the standard TradingView platform. And
oh,
here's what I've been telling
okay.
people. If you are unfamiliar with TradingView, there's so many videos out there. This is why we're not going to waste our time teaching. Okay, here's the button for this, and here's because most of the time, most of the stuff that you're going to learn about the TradingView platform, you're not going to even be using it with us anyway.
Okay.
I don't even know all that stuff, and I'm still doing very well. But there's so many videos out there on basic steps on how to use TradingView. So I always tell people, just go on YouTube. It's right there. It's tons and tons of people out there showing, okay, here's how you use TradingView. So I suggest just go that route.
Okay, perfect. And is there any recommended platforms, but brokers or for the future?
That's where you're going to ask Miss Jenny. As a company owner, I cannot say anything about that. She's an independent person. So she can say she has her own referral list and companies that she may recommend you to, but I don't do any of that stuff. I never get involved in that part.
Okay, perfect. Are any of those in the chat as far as like what, or should I just like direct message her as far as which platforms to use?
Yeah, ask her directly. Yeah, ask her
Okay,
directly.
perfect. All right,
Sounds good.
thank you very much. Yep.
You're welcome. Good question. Very good question. All right. Anybody else? Any questions? Y'all got to remember, y'all got me for just 2 more weeks. After that, I'm done. I'm out. So anything you want to know, you better start asking. Because at the end of this month, it's over. It is over. No more. No more. It's over now. It's over. So anything you want to know for your uncle, you better ask now. Raise your hand. Talk to me. If not, it is what it is. Okay, any other hands? All right, we got Tiffany. Tiffany, go ahead and raise your hand. Hey, Seth. Ooh, we got something here. Okay, come on, close.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not looking at you. Don't be offended, y'all. I'm actually looking at my charts on the futures market while I'm talking to you. So don't be offended, okay, sis?
Oh no, you're good. I just wanted to find out if there was an account limit for the Futurex because I want to do demo, but then I want to move into a live account.
Right. So I always recommend what you can do with the Futurex market. As soon as you create your free profile and create your free account on TradingView, they have what's called paper trading, and you can do some paper trades for the meantime. Okay. And then when you're ready, they call paper trading, but it's basically a demo account. And you can start, I think it starts with 100,000. And if you run out, you can refresh it and stay in that demo account as long as you need to. And bottom line is, hold on. I'm sorry, sis. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got to put my stops in. Okay. Stop. Ooh, now that's what I'm talking about. Come on, squeeze your. Sorry. Hold on, sis. Give me 1 second. Okay, we got another one. All right. So the point is that you can do a demo account and stay in that demo account as long as you want. And then when you're ready, you can flip it over to either a prop firm, because they got prop firms in that space, or you can flip it over to a funded, you can fund your own account. It's just the same thing like Forex. It's no different. It's really no different. There's a few terms that you're going to learn that's going to be a little bit different, but other than that, it's all the same. Tiffany, did I lose you, sis? Hold on. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I muted again.
Oh, okay.
My other question was, I heard you say you're not doing classes anymore. So if somebody signs up for like your Ocean Wave or something like that, they won't be able to do like classes for it?
No, because there was never classes promised for any of my trading systems. It was just something I was doing because I had the time to do it. All you have to do to use that's why I did video tutorials for every one of my systems, so you can do this on your own. These classes, they really were never part of any of the services. It was just something I had time to do it, and I was bored, and so therefore I just said, okay, well, let me go ahead and try. Ooh, hold on 1 second, sis. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on, sis. Talk to me in just a minute. I'll show you something. Hold on. Come on, close below. We got 35 seconds, 30 seconds. So, sis, please be patient with your brother, okay?
Get your money, Uncle P.
Yeah, hold on. Got to get the bread. Oh, don't go all the way down. Creep your, slide them cheeks up a little bit. Don't go all the way down yet, baby. You got 20 seconds, 20. Come on, give me 20. Give me 20, 20, 20, 20. 20 seconds, Jesus. Oh, come on, baby. Give me that 20. Give me that 20. Okay, hold on. Stay right there. Stay right there. 20. Bing. All right, I'm in this trade. All right, let's go. All right, I'm gonna put my stop right there. And I'll put my TP right there. Okay, slide on down. Slide down the pole. Oh my God, look at this. Y'all, look. Slide down that pole. Slide down the pole, baby. Slide on down. Come on, keep sliding. Slide on down. Y'all see this? Live on the camera. I'm up to 300. Come on, just slide a little bit more. A little bit more. Slide on down. Just come on down. Yeah, come on down. Come on down, girl. Come on. Anyway, let me get this off of y'all. Y'all gonna think I'm nuts. Woo. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. Switch over to the Hakanashi candle so you don't panic. That's one of the things you're going to learn as well with me. Once I'm in a trade, I switch over to the Hakanashi candles because then the colors are staying the same and you don't panic every time the candle changes a little bit with normal candles. Give me 1 second, sis. Oh my goodness. Come on, just slide just a little bit more. So anyway, going back to what I was telling you, no, to be honest with you, these free classes, they were never part of any service, none. They were never part of it. It was just, like I said, it was just something I wanted to do because again, I do it once a week and I enjoy talking to you guys. Realistically, that was the only reason I did it is because I just enjoy talking to people, because once I'm done with this, Nancy's in her office working. She's always in meetings with parents. She's always in meetings with faculty and administrators and principals and all this stuff. So realistically, I'm bored. I don't have anything to do. So in fact, as soon as we're done, I'm either going to go to the river walk and hang out with God. Me and him going to go walking and hanging out and enjoy the sun today, or I'm gonna clean out my garage. I really don't have anything to do. So that was the reason why I was doing these free classes all of this time. That makes sense, sis? That makes sense? Uh-oh. Sis, you keep getting on mute.
Well, I did. I hit mute because I've got a big dog and
Oh.
I didn't want all that background noise. My apologies.
Oh, no,
The
you
reason why I asked is because I wanted to refer somebody.
Yeah.
And I definitely, you have a lot of wisdom in some of your videos, and they should be able to get them still on YouTube, right? Like some of your super easy and stuff like that.
Hey, here's the deal. Here's the deal. For 97 cheap bucks a month, and I actually calculated for 10 to 12 classes between me and Jenny, you're paying like $8 a session. Where else are you gonna pay for that? $8 a session. So if people still really enjoy me, am I worth $8 a session? Me and Jenny. That's all it is. It's just $8. It ain't a whole lot of money that we're charging. Now, like I said, for Juvir, and I don't mind saying the names because I respect them. I respect these people. I respect them. But for Juvir, it cost me $3,500 to be a part of them. $3,500.
Hey, you're investing in your future. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I can understand future because it wasn't for my investments into I invested into my mind, and it cost me a lot of money to be in Mamba stuff, Juvir stuff, and many others who people you're watching on YouTube. Yeah, that's why I was learning from all this time, just quietly learning. And here's something now. I will say this and keep it moving, sis. But I told people for the longest, one of the things is people have to start learning to, give me a second. People have to start learning to when to stop complaining so much, because one of the things people do, they complain about everything. They don't want to spend no money to get educated, and then they call they just silly, and you're never going to be successful if you're silly. Okay, so for me, I paid a lot of money to learn from all these different people. Okay, I paid a lot of money, and so give me a second. So as a result of me paying a lot of money to learn from all these different people, it cost me dearly to know what I know. It really did. It cost me dearly to know what I know. And now that I'm here, I'm here. But when I was in some of those people's classes, to be honest with you, a lot of those people's classes, I didn't learn a whole lot from them. But I would pick up one nugget here or there. But one thing you will never see from Uncle P, you will never see a review out there from Uncle P saying, oh yeah, see this person, this and this, and this person, this and that. You'll never see me wasting my time trying to put out reviews on something that because of XYZ. I didn't put out no reviews because guess what? That's unprofessional. I'm not there to sit there and cry and moan. I'm there to learn. And sometimes some of these mentors, I'm going to learn a lot. Some of them, I'm not going to learn much at all. And that's okay. I'm there to learn. And if I don't learn what I need from you, then I'll leave this and I will go somewhere else and I will learn from that. And I will just, it was like a smorgasbord and I was picking up a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. And that's what I was doing. I was just picking up a little bit at a time from each person until I understood it in a way that I could understand it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Uncle P, I've been rocking with you since 2020, and you got me through a lot of hard times, just, I've been off and on, I made some losses, I made some good wins too. But I mean, when my neighbor first introduced me to the system and, got me here, I was in a hard place in my life.
Yeah.
And it really did change some things for me.
And I appreciate that, sis. And like I said, here's the deal. I've always been a person, I will tell you the truth. By the way, I'm going to teach y'all something real. Oh, look, 800. Oh, it popped back. All right, that's okay. Still up. I'm still in profit, though. All right, so I'm going to teach y'all something real quick that you're going to have to learn. It's little simple things you're going to have to learn. Normally, when you're in the Forex market, you put in what's called a stop loss and take profit. In the futures market, that's take profit is not a take profit like a TP. They call it a limit order. Okay, you're going to put in a limit order. So if I'm in a sale, I have to do the reverse and put in, number one, I'm going to put in my stop loss. So I put in what's called a buy stop because I'm in a sale. So you go reverse. If you're in a sale, you put in a buy. And we'll cover all this in class. If you're going to put your TP, you're going to put a buy limit. Okay. Everything is reversed. Okay. Everything is reversed. Okay. And that's how you do it. And look, see how fast I put it in? You put it in just as fast as you would in the Forex market. That's what I said. All these buttons and all this old measuring tools, all that. So I ain't doing all that. Look, 200, I'm done for today. I'm already out. You can do it like that. When it was 800, click in and get out. You don't got to wait for it to go all the way down. Couple $100 you're done for today. See, just like that.
Sure. Futrix is already in my vocabulary. I promise you that.
See, this is what I'm saying. When you have problems in life, instead of crying and complaining and worrying about what they do, you pick up an additional skill that can bring you income to offset whatever things that will impact your family. You pick up an additional skill to offset it so that it doesn't matter. Oh man, inflation gonna go up, and you got all these talking heads and got everybody panicking. Oh my God, inflation. Okay, well, pick up additional skill to offset it. You think your job is at risk? Pick up an additional skill so that guess what? You become valuable. Why? Because you're not a one-trick pony. I don't care if you was at that job for 10, 20, 30 years. If they have you on the chopping block, then your 10, 20, 30 years of dedication means absolutely nothing. I'm not saying that they're a bad company. I'm just saying things happen and money's going to come first. Survival of the company is going to come first, not you. And I know you did your best, but that's okay. Sometimes it's just time to move on. It's like being in a bad relationship. Time to move on. I don't have to sit here worrying about God. I don't know what they're going to do. Pick up additional skill, son. Pick up additional skill. Oh, this is new to me. I ain't never before. Pick up this new skill, son. Pick up this new skill, daughter. But God, I'm afraid. Okay, you're going to be more afraid if they put you out and you ain't got no additional skill and no backup. Do you understand what I'm saying, sis?
Yes, I sure do.
This is real talk. Pick up an additional skill so that whatever happens to you, whatever they do, your life is not centered around them.
Got to move with the money.
You got 1 minute. You got 1 minute.
Oh, yeah. Look, I'm here for class for a reason.
Y'all gotta hear this. Y'all gotta hear this. So last night I was talking to a friend of mine, a dear close friend of mine. We've known each other going on, golly, probably 16, 17 years now. 16, 17 years. My friend, her name is Christy. Beautiful girl, beautiful family. I've known her for years. She and I, we used to work at Bank of America together years and years and years ago. And she and I were in charge of the India team, California team, and Texas team. And we ran Bank of America's entire property portfolio. Did you hear what I said? See, I'm not just a black guy with a baseball hat who's dumb and don't know nothing. We used to report to the president and vice president of the property portfolio of Bank of America's division. But when it came to operations and management, that was us too. And I was in charge of hiring the people for the state of Texas. And I was in charge of the India team. And I was in charge of the California team. All of those people reported to me, and I reported directly to the president and vice president of Bank of America's property portfolio. I'm not a dumb guy. So when I tell you guys things, it's because I have knowledge. It's not that I'm dumb. I know things, okay? I'm not in that field, but I know things. But there came a time where there was a merger going on and Bank of America was in trouble. Warren Buffett had to come in and help out to secure Bank of America so it wouldn't collapse. And things started getting shady. So that particular division, they sold off to a third company and moved most of us over there. Did I have a say-so in it? No, I did not. They did what they had to do to survive at that time. That's what they did. I couldn't do anything about it. So I migrated over there. I was devastated because now I went from being one of the highest people in the company to working under people who didn't know who I was. And now they're treating me like a normal employee. That was humbling. I go from reporting to the president and vice president of Bank of America, property portfolio division, to now just being a person. It was humiliating. The staff who I hired also got moved over to this company, but they no longer report to me. I'm now back on the same playing level as them. I was always a good boss. They loved me. Loved me. I always treated my staff very nicely. But now we're back on level playing field. What could I do about it? Nothing. So here comes another heartbreak, another devastation. And I just got done with several devastating moments. And it was like back to back, cascading problems. And my heart was broken. Over and over and over again. So my friend, she went over to Chase Bank and started working there. And Chase started laying off, and I talked to her about it last night. She said, yeah, they was laying off 300 people per month, just dumping people like they were nothing. 300 people a month. And then she said they came down to those who was the most valuable to the company, but they still let them go as well. And she said, you know what? I thought at that moment, I can't let people keep controlling my life like this. I can't let my livelihood be decided by other people. And so she got into learning how to do taxes. And now she owns her own tax firm. And she lives in a beautiful house in Atlanta, her and her family. Me and Nancy, when we go to Atlanta, we go visit her. Big, beautiful house. She said, I made a decision that day. I will not allow people to tell me what I can and cannot make, and to have my livelihood dependent on the choice that they make over my life. She told me this last night. And I had made that same decision. That's why you have Futrix and Super Easy. I made that same decision. Enough is enough. At some point, I got to take control over my life. I can't let they control me. I don't know who this is for, because this was not in the cards for us to talk about today, but I don't know who this is for. And I'm not trying to give you no sales pitch. If you don't want to do Super Easy or Futrix, that's fine, but find something else. While you're working at your job, still have a reserve concept in your head of something in case things go wrong. What is my next step? Think of it before the situation happens. Most people hit up in a panic when they lose their job and now they're in depression. But if you're thinking ahead of time, what if this situation happened? What is my backup plan? Number one, you're going to stop spending so much money like you're spending. Every time you get a paycheck, you trying to hit the bottle, you trying to go out and get you a little something to smoke or drink or just frivolously spending. Clothes and shoes that don't nobody really care about, trying to get the name brands. And truth be told, if you don't look right, I don't care if you buy the most expensive clothes in the world, it ain't gonna look right on you, and everybody gonna still think it's a knockoff. Truth be told, if you want to be honest, yeah, they're gonna think it's a knockoff. I see some people spending some untold amounts of money that they should not have spent in the hood. And when you look at them, because of how you just be like, oh, that must be a knockoff. Nobody cares. Even if it was, okay, who cares? And you just broke yourself just to have people look at you for a minute and give their opinion. And now you're dealing with financial stress when you should have been preserving your money in case of a problem. Praying for God to give you an idea versus, and you take that money that you putting into them red bottoms and everything else and invest into your own idea so you can build yourself something in case they let you go. You ain't 100% out the door. You got something else going on. Because you're humble and you're sitting before God, not trying to worry about what people like about your clothes and your hair and this and that. Who cares? Because when you can't pay your bills, none of them coming to your rescue. Now you want to talk to God. God, please, please, please. And God is saying, you could have talked to me the whole time. I knew this was going to happen, but you didn't spend no time talking to me. Now you want me to jump and put my super cape on and save you. No, you should have been talking to me well in advance. God did not tell Noah to build the ark when the rain happened. He told him to build the ark years before the rain happened. When the rain happened, Noah was already prepared and hopped on that boat and he was saved. Everybody else who wasn't listening to God, what happened to them? Drowned. Okay, I don't know why let me get some more hands. Let me hurry up. Thank you, Tiffany. All right, let's go to Rashawn. Rashawn, go right ahead. Rashawn, go ahead and unmute. All righty. Let's go to this person. Oh, Liz. Liz, go ahead and unmute.
Hey, good morning, Uncle P.
Good morning to you. How are you?
All right, and you?
Good. What's popping?
Okay, I've been preparing my platform for the Futrix on TradingView.
Okay.
And so I just wanted to check with you to see, do you have an upgraded package on TradingView to use more of their indicators and stuff?
I do, but to truth be told, y'all don't need it because the free version,
Okay.
the free version gives you up to three indicators. That's that's all you need. If you decide down the line you want to add more stuff or whatever to customize whatever for you, you can. But just use the free version for now. You don't need to pay for an upgrade.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask the second question about that was the real-time data. Does that affect if you only have the free version, the data?
That I'm not the expert on, so you got to ask Jenny. Ask
Right.
Jenny, or just reach out to TradingView and ask them that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Like I said, you guys are literally talking to a person who don't know much about any of that stuff, and still, I know how to make profit on that. So, like I said before, and I'll say again, you hear these TV shows and these people who get on TV saying, if I could do it, anybody could do it. You're literally talking to a person who don't know much about any of this stuff. That's why I keep telling you, y'all gotta ask Jenny. All these people asking me questions. I don't know nothing. I just know, I know my rules, and when it meets the rules, I'm gonna slap it, and there you go, in and out. So
Right.
no, all them buttons on there and all that. I don't know what that stuff is.
I just wanted to know your experience on it. You know how you
I ain't got much.
work with it.
Yeah, Jenny would be the tactician on answering detailed questions. But here's my point of saying this, Liz. You're talking to a person who can still make a profit and don't know much about nothing on there. Because in the Futrix market, all them buttons and all that stuff, you're not going to use it. You're not going to even use it. That's why I said it's so easy, man. You're not going to use it.
Because I know Miss Jenny's thoughts on it, and I was just checking how you view it, you know.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't use all that stuff. I did, let me say this, I did when I was trying to learn all this stuff, and that's why it was overwhelming to me. It was overwhelming, and that's why I addressed the concern about being afraid. I know, because I was one of them. I was like, man, I don't understand this. I'm so used to MT4, and you know.
P.
Yes, I heard somebody, Rashawn.
Oh yeah, how you doing?
Okay, hold on one second. Let me finish with Liz, and I'll take you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so Liz, I was, I was intimidated, but then when I got over there, I'm like, oh, this is really, really easy. In fact, I like TradingView better because unlike the MT4, where every time you're on a different device, you have to reset up your indicators, and the mobile version doesn't allow for custom indicators on TradingView. Whatever you set up on your TradingView system, once you log into your account, it'll show the exact same indicators and setup on whatever device you log into. Now, I will say this though, the paid version, they have an essential one, which I don't have. I don't want to pay all that because I don't need it. But the free version, when you log in, they only allow you on one device at a time. So if you're on your laptop and then you try to log into your desktop, they're going to kick you off your laptop.
Okay.
Unless you pay for the other one, like Swaggy C does. He paid for the big one because he said, I just want it on all my devices at the same time whenever I want it, which is fine. I don't think it's necessary, but if you want to, you can. But the free version, I would just tell everybody, start with the free version.
Okay then. Okay,
Sound
thank
good?
you, Uncle P.
Yeah. Good hearing your voice. Good stuff. As always. All right, Rashawn, go ahead. Rashawn, I can hear you. Go ahead and unmute again.
Yeah, how you doing?
Okay.
The market data. Which one are you using on TraderVate?
Well, I'm using Take Profit Trader and Tradeify, so they provide the data.
Okay, I'm trying to see, like, do I get the CME group or the CBOT? I was trying to see which one I'm gonna pick, because I just wanted to build up my own account.
Yeah. Well, like I said before, and I'll say it again. Here's what you can do: contact Tradeivate, and they'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll tell you because they're very helpful. By the way, Tradeivate, they have their own customer service, and so you can contact them and ask them. And there is a button in there that says, "Yes, I want to connect my Tradeivate account to TradingView to activate it." So you're trading on the TradingView, but it's actually, it's kind of like copy trading, basically. You want to trade off a TradingView, but your account is connected to your Tradeivate account because you're using them as the charting for the charting. So let me give it to you. Let me explain it differently. All right, so watch this. All right, give me a second. This will make more sense to you. You still there? All right, I'm gonna pull this here. Rashawn, you keep going on mute, brother. Rashawn? Hi, Rashawn?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you keep going on mute. I don't know what's going on, bro.
And we have to email the lady so she can send the
Yeah, just follow that. Yeah.
so she can send what we need to get the indicator.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, with the email. Okay.
So watch this. So here's my MT4. Here's my MT5. You see that? Okay. I think he went back on mute again. That's cool. Let me go ahead and just explain this to everybody. All right. So here's the deal, guys. So TradingView and Tradeivate. Okay. So a lot of brokers and platforms, they're going to tell you, hey, you can use TradingView. I'm sorry, you can use Tradeivate or Ninja Trader and all these different things. Okay, I'm explaining this to you because I was confused and this would cause me to take so long to even want to get involved because I'm like, man, this is so confusing. I don't know. I don't know about all this, man. This is not what I know. But now looking back on it, it's very simple. So you want to choose Tradeivate, okay, Tradeivate, and then what happens is, let me see something. See if I can explain this. Give me 1 second. Let me stop sharing for a second, and I'll bring it back on screen. Give me a second, you guys, and I'll show you something. All right. And now let me start sharing again. Okay, yeah, screen number 3. All right, so here we go. All right, let me explain this to you guys in a way that hopefully you guys can understand, okay? All right, here we go. And by the way, welcome. Hi, I forgot, I am being so rude to my YouTube family. Hey, you guys. Okay, all right, so watch this, y'all. So when you come in here, you're going to create your free account, okay? And here's where you see it says there's an option for paper trading. So you can come in here and practice for free on this paper trade account. You'll need no broker, no nothing. You can practice for free with a 100K account. I think it's 100K. And you can even come in here and refresh it in case you blow it and you want to start over. So you can stay in here as long as you want, okay? As long as you want paper trading. When you are ready, then they're going to ask you, do you want to connect to your broker account? Okay, so this is your brokers. They have all these brokers in here. See, you can even connect your Forex account in here. If you wanted to use Trading View to trade your Forex account, so you got that in here. Tasty, Forex.com, Awanda. Okay, all these different brokers are in here. Okay, all these different brokers. A lot of them for the futures market are going to use Tradeovate. So you're going to click in here and say, I want to use my Tradeovate account. And you're going to use your Tradeovate username and password, just like in your MT4. When you put in your username and password, like in MT4 or MT5, same thing. You just click on this, and I would do mine, but it's going to show. Let me click on this one, say it. Okay, and let's say connect. I don't have an Awanda account, but see, you're going to do this. You're going to connect this, put that, boom, and then it's going to be an option. And once your chart shows up, okay, you're going to connect, it's going to connect this to your account, and you'll be able to check your balance in here, and you'll see your balance matches exactly to your, your broker account. So whether you're using a prop firm, whether you're using your own money, you'll see it. You'll see it. Okay, same thing. So basically, it's like me saying, okay, I'm gonna connect my MT4 and MT5 together, so that when I'm taking the trade on my MT4, it's actually going to be copied onto my actual account. So that's basically the same thing. It's the same exact thing. It's a copier, okay, basically, okay? So whatever trade you take on here is actually being copied on your account, and you'll be able to come down here. Once you logged in, you'll see your account balance. You'll see everything that's in your broker account right here, because your broker is now connected to this trading platform, okay? So that's all it is. It's real simple. It ain't complicated like I thought. I made it more than what it was. I really did. I made it more than what it was. I shouldn't have done that. All right, let's go to the next hand. D, go ahead and unmute. Dan can.
Yes, Uncle P, how are you doing?
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
So my question is about copycats,
Okay.
and I wanted to know, like, when you have a small account, like let's say you have like $3,000, how do you structure those lots? So when you take trades,
I would use like a 0.5 lot size, just to start. 0.3, 0.5. Yeah, let me rephrase that. 0.05 will be my start. And then from there, you can adjust it as you see fit. That's what I would do. Because you want to grow it over time. You got to remember, some trades are going to be winners, some are going to be losers. Nothing we can do about that. It's the market, especially right now during the time of terrible tariffs. Okay, the terrible tariffs. So right now the market is just all over the place. It's not normal. Even this, if we're looking at this and you're looking for me to be honest, this is not normal behavior for the futures market. Okay, it did come down, gave a little something, but this is not normal behavior. Why? Because it's the futures. I mean, the market is. So you can see the sidewayness, okay, which is what you're going to have sometimes, okay? Okay, see all that?
yes, I got it.
It's global. It's global. It's happening all over the place. Now in the futures market, you can get in and get out quick. You're going to basically learn how to be a professional scalper. That's what this is all about. It's not holding. You're learning how to be a professional scalper. You're in, you're out, you're done. You're in, you're out, you're done. You're in, you're out, you're done. Sometimes, like even now, you want to get what you can, even if it doesn't come all the way down to your line. If you say, okay, let me get half point. This is where you learn half points. Okay, half from here to here, put a half point, which means it would have been right here, halfway. Okay, not even being greedy. This market is too choppy. That was the half point. Okay, so you're going to learn half points, but just take profits at half points during turbulent times. Okay, so you see the distance between here and this line, you go in the middle.
Yes.
Did it hit to take profit? Yeah, get in, get out, half points. Get in, get out. Get in, get out, bro. Get your money and get out. Get in and get out. This market is so messed up right now, and it doesn't
She'll
matter.
come to you. She'll come see you. She'll come see you over there. Yeah.
So what I would suggest, like I said, with the $3,000 account, just start with a 0.05 lot size.
She'll come in your truck.
Huh?
No, sorry, Uncle Pete. So
Oh, no.
the other thing is, I wanted to ask you about the Futrix. I have that one, but are you trading off the 2 minutes or 15 minutes?
That I'm not discussing here. Like I said, that and none of this stuff, all this free stuff that I've been giving away. No, I ain't discussing.
Okay.
Here's the deal. To be honest with you guys, I've been doing a lot of stuff for free for many, many years, and it's time to just get paid for my time with this. This is a brand new company, and I'm not going to give away everything for free like I've been doing. People buy my system, which, by the way, go even in the Forex market, you go buy somebody's system. They're not going to be showing up every week for several years just hanging out with you, teaching you for free. You buy their systems and you go figure it out. I'm the only person who did something like that, as far as I know. Maybe there's another, but no, I really no, because when you buy their systems, either like Javier, you buy his, you're gonna pay him up front $3,500 to $4,000. Then yeah, you can hang out with them forever, but you just paid them several thousands up front. So they still got paid for their time. Me, I'm the only person who sold my system one time, and I'm on here for free, just hanging out with you guys. But that's because I wanted to. But with the new company, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to start telling everybody, here's my strategy, here's my tools, if you want all that, you have to pay for it. Come on up in there. If I'm worth what you think I'm worth, this time you got to pay. And it's only $8 a session. It's $97 a month. And ain't nobody, if anybody got a problem with that, then please don't come into the futures market. If you got a problem with $97 a month to hang out with me and Jenny in a live session, then don't bother me. Don't bother me. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. Because if I'm not even working, if me and Jenny's time, 10 to 12 classes a month, if that's not even worth $97 to you, then you need to go somewhere else. You really do. And I'm just not have the patience for it anymore. That makes sense?
Yes. I'm on the Futrix class. It's just that I haven't attended over there because I work barely early in the morning.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm waiting for the other Asian class. Maybe that will suit me better.
No, I understand. It's all good. But like I said, no, I just want people, I'm just, again, I think I'm worth $97 a month, me and Jenny. I think we're worth $97.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. But, I've been doing this for free for years. I even sometimes centered my vacation times and date times with Nancy around being here for everybody every Wednesday, making everybody here to focus. And I've been doing that for a very, very long time. But like I said, brand new year, brand new company. And I just want to focus more on, something different now. And like I said, they'll have hundreds of videos on YouTube. So anybody can always just go back and watch the replays, watch all my videos. I mean, there's so much out there. They can do that.
Yes.
Sounds good?
Yes, sounds good.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
No problem.
All right. Let's go to the next hand. Rashawn, go ahead and unmute. You had another question, Rashawn? Okay, maybe not. Last person for today, Schoolboy Wise. Go ahead and
Oh,
unmute.
yeah, Uncle P, Uncle P.
I hear you. Rashawn, go ahead.
My last question was, I mean, see, it's like the trader rate is saying I need to pay the $10 a month to use the trader rate on the trading view. I don't understand that. You know, like they
But
want me.
like I said, brother, you asking the wrong person. You got to ask them. That's the difference. This time, I'm not going to talk on behalf
Okay.
of companies. I'm going to tell you, go talk directly to them. When I tried to help people with, and not you personally, but that's one of
Okay, I
the other
understand.
with Futrix, I'm not doing that in this company either. I'm getting away from a lot of stuff that brought me all kind of unnecessary hell. I was trying to help people with this and that, and then when the company does something and it doesn't work out, Uncle P got blamed for it. This go around, now y'all go talk directly to the company. Anything you don't understand, let them explain to you for themselves, and they'll be able to guide you in the right direction. So Trade of Eight, like I said, they do have a very nice customer service that does respond. So any questions you have, just ask them about it, and the company will be able to answer for themselves. So that anything you hear, you got documentation of what they said. I don't want to talk on behalf of other companies because I don't know what they got going on. It makes sense? Okay, I think he blinked out. And here's the reason why I don't know personally, because when you are with a prop firm, they do charge a small monthly fee, and that part of that small monthly fee, that's what covers it. So they pay on behalf of you any monthly fees, live data feeds, and all that kind of stuff. So I have no idea about how, if you're going to do it individually and do it on your own, how that's going to work. That's why I said just talk to them directly, and they'll be able to assist you. Okay. Right. But in the meantime, like I said, you guys, if you just want to practice and you just don't want to deal with a prop firm, you don't want to put your own money in, then just open up a free account and try paper trading for a little while. You know, just try to paper trade for a little while until you get the hang of it. Once you get the hang of things and you say, okay, I get it now, I understand, and I'm ready to make a decision financially, whether to go on my own or whether to go with a prop firm, here's what I would strongly suggest. While you're paper trading, when classes are done and you're getting the hang of, start researching now. So by the time you come to a decision to say, okay, hey, I think I'm ready now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go ahead and have that knowledge. Okay, I already know how to connect TradeOvate to TradingView. I know if I go on my own and this and that. One of the things that's going to be, and what he's asking about, just so everybody's clear, one of the things that, and that threw me for a loop too, I wasn't used to this. When you're trading in the Forex market, okay, let me show you guys what I mean. Okay. See all these clickety and all this. This is your data feed. Like this is your data feed. Okay. All this maneuvering. Okay. All this carrying on and this and that. Whether you have a demo account, live account, don't matter. You're going to be able to get all this data. In the futures market, they want you to pay for it. Okay. You pay a small little fee to get the live data feed as it's happening. If you want the free version, sometimes they'll give you a delayed version. So it may be a little bit delayed. They're making money. Okay. They're making money. So it's a small little fee, which is what he's talking about. How much they're going to charge, which broker is going to charge, I have no idea about all that. So that's why I said just reach out to them. I know that it's not as complicated as I thought it was. So, if you get a TradeOvate account, then they might charge you $10 a month for the data feed. And that's it. No, it's not much. So you see how this is flickering over here? See all this flickering? That's called your data feed. Same thing like in the Forex market. Except for in the Forex market, it's free. In the futures market, they charge a little small fee for live data feed. Okay, that's all it is. It's not that big of a deal. But how much and who's doing what in this now, I'm relieving myself of that burden. By the way, before I take this last hand from Schoolboy, go ahead and unmute and give me the last. So let me say this to you guys. Guys, I have been getting bombarded with people sending messages. And this is one of the other reasons why I'm making a U-turn with my life. I'm tired. I am tired of all that stuff. There are so many people out there trying to pretend to be Uncle P. Somebody just sent me something this morning. Vanessa or somebody, I forgot who it was, but somebody sent a message this morning showing another Telegram channel where somebody's asking for $3,000 to $6,000 and this and that, saying that they're me. As I have told you guys, I have been doing videos for years. Why? Because anything that is coming from me, you will hear me say it first. For an example, we have just launched our Refer 3, Get Yours Free. Okay, let me bring that back up. We just launched this today, officially today. Refer 3, yours is free. So every month that you refer people, whether it's for the copycat or for the Futurix program, if you refer 3 people per month, every month that you do that, your fee will be waived, regardless of what package you have. We're just going to hit the refund button and you're going to get your money back. Okay. Where are you getting this information from? See my face, see my screen. See my face, see my screen. Nothing hidden. Okay. If you didn't see my face and see it, it ain't me. Just that simple. I'm so sick and tired of these scammers. I'm so sick and tired of them. Okay. Just destroying my name. Okay. Somebody said the futures market is heavily regulated, and it is. That's the other thing. You're trading in a heavily regulated market. Okay. Heavily regulated. So therefore, yeah, that's why you have to pay for your data. Okay. And you know the data you're getting is accurate. Okay. You know it's accurate. In the Forex market, your broker could be manipulating this and that. Not here. It's heavily regulated. Okay. Because it's a U.S. product. You're trading in U.S. markets. So that's the reason why. Okay. You know what you're getting. You know what you're getting. It's real data, but it's cheap. Like I said, I'll pay that. I'm not going to cry over it. You know, it is what it is. Just play to pay to play. Okay. But yeah, there's tons of the Telegram channels and all these different things and people faking. And here's how you know it's not me. If you don't see my face attached to it and not a screenshot, a video, because that's where the scammers cannot do me. They can't come on the camera and say they're me because there's only one me. What they do is they set up all these channels and all these discords and all these telegrams and just put screenshots on there saying they're me. But if you never see my face attached to it, you already know that ain't just ignore it. And don't even worry about sending it to me. It's so many of them. I used to chase them down and want to get all legal and this and that. Why waste the time and energy on that? You know what? Bottom line is, this is exactly why with my new company, Futurix, there will never be a Telegram channel. There will never be a Discord channel. I'm cutting them thieves off. There will never, ever be a, don't even ask for, is you going to have a chat channel? No. You hearing it now? No, never, never. I will never have one. Never, never. I will never have one, period. That's one of the things I'm doing away with. I made that mistake trying to be all nice with Super EZ. I ain't doing that foolishness with Features. Nope. Having the Telegram channel for this and because people want to chat and treating it like social media. No, no, no. You want to socialize, come in the live session, and then when we're done, we're done. We're done. No screenshots to take, nobody to pretend like, hey, this was this. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Not happening. Okay? I'm tired of my name being drugged through the mud. People getting scammed for thousands and thousands. And you know what bothers me about that? And I'll take Schoolboy and then I got to go, guys. I'm going to go hang out. God, I want to spend some time in prayer. You know what bothers me about these scams? If y'all want me to be honest, because I'm winding down to, only got 2 more weeks with y'all. So let me just tell y'all the truth. Here's something that just really bothers me to my core. Not even about the scammers, but about the people. And not all people, but some people who got scammed by the scammers thinking it was me. Because you will go to my website. I'm giving you an entire trading systems for just $2.99, one-time fee or this and that. Okay. The Sexy Analyst, which I think was one of the best ingenious things that we've ever built, the Sexy Analyst system. Okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot, y'all. Look at this. I forgot. Look. We took the trade. Look. Y'all remember this? Remember? Ooh, 76 pipperoos. See, that's what I said. If you want to play, I forgot all about the trade. See, CAD News came out. CAD News. Look. So see, my system was accurate. It was accurate. Look at that. It told you before the news event. 76 pips. See? 77 pips. Let's go ahead and take the product. Take the money. Okay, in CAD, that's another 27. So that's about what, 100 pips right there? And we did this live together in class. I forgot to check. Y'all was supposed to tell me. Okay. See, there we go. System was accurate. See, arrow came in. It said, sell it before it happened. It's so prophetic. I love you. Thank you. Oh, y'all are so nice. Oh, so nice. See, we did this live in class right in front of you. I told you if you want to play, go ahead and play. You know, just be careful because it could have popped the other way. Okay. Now I like this setup, boy. I like that. But it's the end of the day, so I don't want to touch it. Okay. So now that news is over. But you see, it worked out. There you go. It worked out perfect. Okay. Worked out perfect. Nice. 900 pips in class in front of you guys, in class. But here's my point. Let me say this and let's wrap up. And I got a schoolboy question and we're done. Okay. See, again, nobody can say I'm a scammer. I just did that in front of you guys. I did it in front of you. I told you my analysis. I told you what I was seeing. And we did it right in here in class. Okay. So you see my face. Okay. But here's what bothers this really bothers me. That's what I was telling the other gentleman, man, if me and Jenny's time ain't worth $97 a month, please go do something else with your life. I don't want to hear no crap. I don't want to hear it. Because the people who get scammed, when you see how much they're getting scammed for in my name, they'll come to my website. This sexy analyst trading system is only 29 bucks a month. Dirt cheap. Anybody could afford it. That's why I put it so low. Anybody who need analytical tools, and they just instantly pop up. Trend lines, support and resistance levels, supply and demand zones. Okay? 2 additional scanners. Trend line scanner. When price actually touches its trend line, you get an alert. Support and resistance level. When it hit a certain, I built 2 additional scanners. Oh, you get all that. 6 tools plus 2 scanners for 29 bucks a month. And people were crying. Simplicity, the original system, $2.99. I ain't never raised the price. I've always gave discounts during holidays, but I've never raised the price past that. And then I hear about these people. Now they want to turn to me and say, Uncle Pete, this person scammed me. How much they scammed me for? $5,000. Nigga, Rachi, what? So y'all people don't mind paying the scammers $3,000 to $5,000 because they promising you profits. But you got a problem with me charging $2.99? Oh, he's a scammer. Because if he was a real trader, he wouldn't be charging nothing for a system. That's like telling a car, telling Elon Musk, you know what? You know how to build a car. Why don't you just give me your cars away for free? Now, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So you want to give these scammers $3,000 to $5,000, but you want to pay me $2.99 one time. Plus, I'm giving free classes every week for the last several years, and I'm not worth that. Oh, that bothers my soul. Jesus knows that. That bothers my soul. Look at this. These 2 trades right here, 100 pips right in front of you in class, but I ain't worth them. Oh, you kidding? Oh my God, that bothers my soul. That bothers me, bro. You give the scammers, and now you want to reach out to me. Uncle P, what should I do? They took my $3,000. Why did you let them? Why didn't you come to me? Why did you have a problem with me with just a $2.99 trading system? One time. And you had a problem with it. But you paid the scammers $3,000 to $5,000. And now you expect me to come in and jump in and rescue. I ain't doing none of that, man. Get up out here, bro. Jesus, take the wheel. I ain't having it. I'm tired, bro. Tired. So that's why I said if people have a problem with 97 bucks a month for both me and Jenny in a live setting, if you got a problem with that, keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right, let's get back positive. Schoolboy, what's happening?
Hey, Uncle P, what's good, brother?
Oh man, I'm all right. I think because I'm winding down this class, I'm just feeling my guts.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Hey,
Hey,
I apologize.
nah, first off, man, I appreciate you, man. I'm one who stays behind the scenes doing a lot of things. I think a lot of people nowadays they get too complacent about all the free stuff that is offered, and they really diminish the value
Yep.
from the free stuff, you know. So again, man, thank you for what you're doing. You had made a video, a little talk the other day, and I don't do any editing, never did editing before, but it inspired me to do a little something. So I want to be able to find a way how to get it to you, so you could play it to your audience. It's about an 8-minute long. It's not perfect, but I think your audience will definitely appreciate it.
Sure.
So let me know how to get it to you.
Yeah,
So
just send it to superezforex@gmail.com.
okay, cool. All right, I'll do that, brother. But again, man, thanks for all you do, man.
No, thank you, brother. Thank you. Like I
All
said,
right.
let me be very honest, y'all. I'm not saying that everybody is unappreciative. I'm not saying we got some good people, and y'all been. I've built some good friendship with people over the years. You know what I mean? Many of you guys, we've been rocking together as a group. But to be very honest with you guys, I've taught thousands of people across the globe over the years, thousands, and I can honestly say there's only a handful out of the thousands. You got to talk, remember, I'm talking thousands, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people. And this is what Jesus was talking about when he had healed the people who had a disease, and I think it was leprosy. I think it was like 12 of them. He healed 12 people who had leprosy, told them to, go do their thing and go report to the priest of it. Because back in those days, once you had a certain type of disease, they ostracized you and put you away so that you wouldn't affect the rest of the community. So they were living in isolation with their disease, okay? And he healed them so that they can go back to a normal life. He healed 12 of them, I believe, if I got the story right. He healed 12 of them. Only one of them came back and said, thank you. Only one of them turned back around and said, hey, man, I appreciate what you did. You just gave me back my life. Because in that culture, when you had leprosy, you were never to come back into the main community. Jesus healed and cleansed them and gave them back their life, sent them out, and only one of them turned around and said, thank you, Jesus, for what you did for me. So taking that snapshot of when I'm saying I have taught thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people, and maybe a few hundred out of that, around maybe, if you want me to be honest, around 200 or 300 people, solid people who've been rocking, 200 or 300 out of the thousands of people all over the globe who I've helped. Only about 200 or 300 people are solid with me. Thin and thick and thin. When I was called scammers, when I was called this, that, and the other, they still hung tight. Uncle P, I'm with you. And I appreciate them people. I'll give you one more example before we go. I was playing Bishop T.D. Jakes. I still appreciate his teaching. There's nobody who has ever taught like him. And many people never even met the man. Never even met him. They get on their social media. People who need clicks, they do all these thumbnails that catches your attention. Oh, revealed. Never met him. They just need you to click on their channel so they can get paid. And so whoever's the hot topic, they're going to get a few little things and start talking like they know them, like they've just been living next door to them all those years. And they will assassinate your character. Not even have all the facts. Even when all the facts do come out and the truth is revealed, the real truth, it's too late because your name has been damaged in the public because all these people suddenly start tossing out all these thumbnails. Your name is everywhere. No facts, just a bunch of people who need you to click on their channel. So it's a race to whoever can create the biggest and best and the baddest thumbnail, because that's what attracts your attention as you're scrolling. It's the thumbnail. Okay, the thumbnail is that little caption, that little header to say, hey, click on my channel because I got something to tell you. I got some gossip. And so whoever creates the baddest thumbnail that catches the most attention, they get the most clicks and they get paid from YouTube to do that, or whatever social media channel they're using. So they really don't even know whether what they're saying is factual or not. They don't even care. They just need you to put your eyeballs on their channel and click on their channel. That's why you hear them say, hey, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Why? Because the more that happens, the more they generate income. I will tell you to do that, but guess what? I don't, on my channel, after all these years, super easy, I have never, ever, ever got paid for it. All the views you see, I've never monetized my channel. Never. Never have. YouTube has never paid me a dime. I've never monetized my channel. I didn't do it to be monetized because then they had to change my motivation, because now I got to keep putting out content to make sure y'all keep coming back to my channel to click the like button. That's what they do. I do know this guy, and I've known him for years. And as soon as that stuff came out, I'm like, I know for certain this is not him. That's not even his character. But it doesn't matter. Even some of you guys, I don't listen to him. He's sitting up here. Have you ever even talked to him once? Have you even shook his hand before? Have you even been in the building with him before? What do you personally know about him outside of what you were told to think about him in social media? And here you form a negative opinion and reject somebody who could be giving you information you need, but you reject them because social media told you that this person was not a good person. But you don't know that personally. And this is how assassination of characters work. So now I got reviews about me on Reddit and all these different places, and guess what? It wasn't even me. It ain't even me. And I'm tired. Enough of that. Enough of that. Enough. Enough. And I'm seeing the weariness on this man. He's like, man, I done poured my heart out, helped all these millions of people all over the globe. I done helped millions of people. And then as soon as all they had, watch this. I'm gonna say my piece because this is my last 2 weeks, and then we ain't doing this. If you really think about everything that was said, it was all centered around one picture that he took with Diddy. One picture. Now, it could have been Denzel. He knows Denzel. In fact, him and Denzel, they was on the stage doing some speaking engagements, this and that. He knows all kinds of celebrities. It could have been any one of the celebrities, any one of the politicians that he knows. It could have been any one of them that he took a picture with. But what happened is Diddy did something on the side, but he took a picture with Diddy. And from that one picture, everybody blew his life up. Did you see any other pictures? No, you did not. You just seen one. One picture from him attending a birthday party. That was it. That's all it takes. Assassination by association. I'll repeat that. Assassination by association. He was associated with a person who ended up doing something years later or a little while later, and now you're a part of it. You took one picture on the lawn, not in the house. No pictures of the house. No pictures of anything else. It was just one picture of me at your birthday party standing on your lawn. And now my whole life goes to hell. That's why I ain't tripping off people, bro. If God don't tell me to be, preacher man, I'm good, bro. I don't want to put myself out there for what? For what? For what? I get caught taking a picture with somebody walk up and say, hey, can you take a picture with her? I just took the picture. Then that person come to find out they did something, and now see Uncle P, see that picture he took with him? See, and then they thumbnail my life away. And this is why Nancy always say, no, baby, just live quiet. Just live quiet. Throttle down. Throttle down. All this quiet living that I'm doing now, this was never me. I always lived loud and boisterous. Always did. When I got with her, and especially after we had somebody who came in here and assassinated us, tried to go after us. And years ago, some of you guys were in there when we had that class. He came in the class acting crazy. Then after that said, okay, because we was tossing him out. Then he said, okay, I'm gonna hold your company ransom. You got to pay me thousands of dollars, or else I'm gonna go on all these social media channels and tear your company up. I said, well, nigga, Rocky, do what you got to do. Call the police, come to find out he was crazy. I had hired my investigator, paid my investigator a couple of $1,000s. I got his full entire life. I got an FBI investigator. I can find out anything I want from about anybody. Come to find out the dude just got out from court that week. I know where he worked. I know where he lived. I know who his friends are. I know his social security. I know everything about this dude. This dude was nuts. But goes out on social media, start typing up all these different things about Uncle P. People read the reviews. They believe it. I'm assassinated over a criminal. And that's how easy it is. This is why I don't do that stuff to people. Because unless you know them, shut up. Because now you repeating what the person on the YouTube video said as if it's an authority figure. And now you out here looking crazy. Now you don't, I can't stand this person. Do you even know them? People say that about me. I can't stand Uncle P and don't even know they was crazy people. We have a list of bad people, and there was close to, no, there's over 90 people now on the bad list. We call it the bad list. Me and Donna keep a bad list of people. Over 90 people. Yeah, a lot of them went out there and that's what they did. I lost tons of business because I lost credibility. But guess what? I'm still showing up. I still showed up for the last several years doing free classes. So yes, this is my last 2 weeks. Y'all was in here. You see that little crazy person coming here, always doing porno stuff. I don't even know this person. But he just feel the need to show up every week to disturb our learning environment. Now, when I was broke and praying for a roof, Lord, they're about to throw me out of my house. Me and my daughter gonna be on the street. What was this person? See, when you become successful, it draws people to you, positive, but also negative. So for some of you guys who's praying to go higher, Lord, take me to the next level and all this kind of stuff, hold on, you better do your homework on what the next level looks like. Because you're looking at the prize, but you ain't looking at the problem. I will repeat that. You're looking at the prize, but you're ignoring the problem that comes with it. The higher you go, the more haters you get. But I ain't did nothing to them. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that you actually did something. It's the fact that you actually put in effort and did something and they don't like you because of it. That's all that's required. Succeed, you become a target. And I never understood that because you have so many people trying to succeed, but then they hate on people who did succeed. So that means once you reach success, you're going to be part of the target now. Why are you targeting people who put in the effort to succeed? But now you trying to succeed to be like them, but you hating on them. I can't stand these rich people, but you're working on trying to be rich, praying that you win the lottery. Why? So you can be just like them. Wait a minute, make up your mind. Either you want to be broke and poor and a complainer, or you want to be rich. But you can't be a broke complainer while still hating on rich people, because then what happens if you become rich? See the logic? Yeah, they should be doing this and they should be doing that. And then when God blesses you to be rich, you be like, no, see, your mind changed. Why? Because now it's you. It's you. Yeah, I got all these haters on. Hold on, whoa. Slow back. Remember when you was the hater? This is why I don't put my tongue on people. When I'm struggling, I shut up. I get quiet. I just get quiet. Many times, some of y'all been rocking with me for a long time, just like with futures, for a couple of weeks now, for almost 2 months. What did you see? Not a whole lot was coming out of Uncle P. I was here a little bit, but not much. Why? Because I was quietly working on an idea that God gave me. And now, Futrix is born. And people are making prosperity already in the first week. That wouldn't have happened if I didn't just shut down and just be quiet so I can hear God's voice and get his guidance. Not sitting up on social media talking about all these other people and what they doing and got that. I don't care. God is giving me an idea. Let me get to the end of the workshop and shut up. Anybody who is in the workshop of an idea, they're always quiet and isolated because they have to be focused. I can instantly tell when a person is never going to have a success point. Why? Because they're too busy out there. Success requires you to shut up and be quiet and alone. It's very lonely in the process. Very heartbreaking in the process. You're going to take losses and you're going to cry in the process. And once you make it, everybody got an opinion about you. But nobody even cares about what you went through in the process. This is why, and I'll say this in close, this is why when you're in the process, you got to hear God's voice. Because once you get out there, everybody has something to say. And there's going to be plenty of voices then. But the only one that's going to matter is the same voice that was talking to you when you was by yourself in the process. So whether people say good things about me or not, after all these years I've been doing these free classes, bad or good, when we was having bad times, good times, it didn't matter. I was showing up because I was still being faithful. Because at the end of the day, whether people liked me or didn't like me, I was listening to the same voice that held me all those times when I'm alone. The same people who said, Hosanna, Hosanna, King of the Jews were the same people who used their voice to say, crucify this nigga Rachi. We don't want him. Yeah, but we got a thief. We can get, this dude was a murderer. He murdered somebody. Do y'all want Jesus or you want this murderer? Which one you want us to take care of? Let the murderer go, man. Get rid of that Jesus dude, man. He ain't nothing. He ain't nothing. But this is the same person who fed 5,000 people, fish and bread, kept them fed, ministered, healed people, and this and that. And that's the one they selected. Oh, man, get rid of that dude. We don't want him. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like I said, this are the last 2 weeks. I'm going to give y'all some heart talk, too. Because some of you guys, you're trying to come up the ranks. When you get there, it ain't always as shiny as it look. So here's the best thing to do, which is what I learned from Nancy. The same level of, let me rephrase that, the same group of people that is talking to you when you're in that quiet room struggling, that's the only voices you need to be attached to when you make it. I was listening to Shaq talk something real the other day. He was getting interviewed by Sarah, who's on Country and Videos. And he talked about the 5 fingers. And he mentioned about his mother, his this, that, and those. And it was 4 people. He said he had 5 fingers. He said, this one, this one, this one, this one. And he said, those are the only ones I care about their opinion about me. He said, I don't read social media comments. I don't care. And she said, yeah, but all these people, he said, what do I who, he said, who are they? They said this about you and they said that. He said, who are they? I don't care if they're not this. Why would I care what they got to say? So the ones who you hear their voice when you're in the dark, when you come to the light of success or whatever you are working on, keep listening to those voices only and make sure one of them is God. Because all the others are going to come around with an opinion about your life. And it could be factual, could not be. Most of the time it's not. But what difference does it make? What was their voice when you was in the dark? If they weren't whispering to you, helping you in the dark, then don't even care about what they have to say when you reach the light. It doesn't matter. Because they ain't got nothing better to do with their life. That's why they keep trying to pretend to be me. All these Telegram channels with, oh, I'm Uncle P. Oh, I'm super easy. Oh, I'm this and that. Why? They ain't got nothing personally going on. So they got to borrow my life to make theirs significant. They got to borrow my doings to try to prosper off of their stealing off of my name. Yes, do I get blamed for it? I do. But look at what they have to do. Because why? They could have invested into their own life, but they chose to use mine. They have to steal my efforts, my name, my brand to try to make bread. Ridiculous. All right, I didn't talk to y'all enough. I love y'all. Peace and hair grease. And hopefully you guys have a blessed week, and I'll see you guys next week.